I'm sure most of you guys know about life lesson channels. I'm sure you guys know about Samir Bhavnani and Darman. Those are some of the most common YouTube life lesson channels, but one that is interesting to me is Totally Studios. Something about the way they edit their videos and some of the concepts they have just pique my interest for some reason. It's really hard to explain why. I've only seen a couple of their videos, and today we're going to be checking out Delivery Driver Eats Customer Food. Nope, not customers' food, just customer food, because I'm sure they had two guys look at the title and that typo just slipped by. But you know what? That's okay. I can forgive one little typo because I'm sure this video is going to be absolutely amazing. Now, I haven't seen this video yet, so it's pretty much going to be a blind reaction, but knowing Totally Studios, it's going to be a banger. It's going to be the best video I've ever seen. So let's just get right into it.
Where is 523 Sherwood Forest? What, do these people watch Robin Hood one too many times?
I hate to be that guy. I know budgets can be very restricting when you're trying to make big budget projects, but really, you couldn't find a car to put this guy in? You had to green screen something? I'm sure someone in your studio has a car lying around you could use for recording purposes, right?
Ooh, what are we delivering today? Meat Lover's my favorite.
If I ordered a meat lover's pizza and there's a giant slice of salami on the pizza that I can just easily pluck off, I'm sorry, but you're getting a negative 20-star review. I refuse to tip for that order. And I'm surprised this guy just ate it like that. I'm surprised he just took that topping off and just ate. Something about that disgusts me a little bit. I'm gonna be real. That kind of grossed me out.
Food Flash! Come on in. It's open.
Hey man, I got your Meat Lovers right here.
If I'm getting DoorDash delivered, I am not going to tell them to come in. They can leave it at the door and take a picture like a normal person. What person gets food delivered and says, just come right in, doors open? I don't think Totally Studios has ever met a single normal human being in their entire life. Whoever runs this organization is just a group of robots. I refuse to believe real people are doing this.
That's a Meat Lovers?
Yeah, it is. Most of it.
Looks like most of it has nothing on it. What happened to all the meat?
What am I, in charge of the zoo? I just deliver these things.
Well, somebody ate all my toppings.
Well, I don't know who, but to be honest, it seems to happen a lot at this place.
Okay, fine. Half a Meat Lovers pizza.
Is no one even gonna point out the fact that this isn't really a DoorDash pizza? This looks like one of those frozen pizzas that they just put back in the box. Did they get DoorDash from Aunt Mima's place? Because usually the presentation doesn't look like frozen pizza.
Wait, man, aren't you forgetting something?
I don't know. What is it?
My tip? A guy's gotta eat, you know.
Brody works as a delivery driver, and he's been stealing his customers' food. But will he ever get caught?
Another thing I want to point out, it's kind of weird how they have this little narrator voice every once in a while, just telling us what's going on, like we can't piece together basic information about the story. It's like it's trying to pander to like the lowest age group ever that just can't focus for like 2 seconds, so they have to keep like key jingling in front of you, reminding you, hey, this guy took the toppings off the pizza. You're paying attention, right? Yeah, he took the toppings off the pizza. Will he ever get caught? Something about it just feels a little degrading, but yet again, the demographic probably isn't a 20-year-old man.
Oh, they got the cuckoo combo and the southern fries and Texas toast.
That smells good. You got a bag for this?
Why, sure.
Something about that was actually really funny. I'm not gonna lie. I liked how he just nonchalantly was taking tips right out of the reused plastic tub. I know I'm not laughing, so it seems disingenuous, but that was genuinely kind of funny. Okay, you Totally Studios, you get 1 point for making me laugh.
All right, we got 4 deluxe stick dogs and seasoned fries.
4? What about the extra ones?
Extra ones? What are you talking about?
Says here you shorted them 2 last time. You gonna make it up or what?
I don't know if Totally Studios knows how food deliveries work, but they usually don't make it up the next time you order something. Usually, if you order something online and they forgot something, you just call them and say, hey, they forgot my hot dog on a stick, which is just a corn dog, but whatever. You just say, hey, you guys forgot a corn dog, and they'll say, oh, dang, we'll give you a refund for that corn dog, or sometimes the driver will deliver another one. They don't just make it up later. What kind of planet do these people live on?
We don't short anybody around here. If they didn't get their dogs, then there's something wrong with the delivery.
What do I look like, Judge Judy? Why don't you just give them a couple extra stick dogs so you don't lose a good customer?
Fine. Repeat customers are hard to come by.
Are we just gonna ignore the fact that he just had some extra corn dogs just laying around near the ground? He just like picked them up from right next to him, put them in the bag, didn't grab them off of a roller or off of a steaming tray or anything, nothing like that. He just kind of grabbed them off the floor.
Food Flash, I got your order.
There you are. You were supposed to be here 20 minutes ago.
Food's hot, and it's good.
She just ignored the fact he was patting his stomach while saying the order was good, and she didn't pick up that maybe he ate a little bit of that food. You know what? Is everyone in this universe just a moron? Because I'm starting to believe that.
I see the Texas toast, but only half the chicken is here.
Well, the only reason there was anything in there was because it was too spicy.
What does being too spicy have anything to do with it?
I don't know. Take it up with Burning Mouth. Just let me get my tip and get out of here.
Fine. Here you go.
I don't really use DoorDash all that much, so take everything I say with a grain of salt, but I'm pretty sure that you tip through the app. You don't just wait until the driver gets there and hand them some cash. So I just don't know why any of that happened. That was all very confusing and not real. But like I've said before, I don't think anyone at Totally Studios has ever seen an actual human being before. So I think they just kind of make it up and hope for the best.
The kids are starving.
Well, it looks like I'm just in time. I got your stick dogs and your seasoned fries right here.
How did he get inside the house? He just walked up near the door and just teleported inside. Is this man like a god? Does he have superpowers that we don't know about? Is that why he eats the food? Because he thinks he can just get away with whatever he wants because he's like Jesus or something? And this woman is not questioning why he's in her house either. She's just like, oh, you're inside my house. Cool. Not gonna... Thought the door was locked, but whatever, it's fine. Nothing really interesting happens in these middle parts, so I'm just gonna skip around a little bit to find the interesting bits.
Something's wrong with your order? How can that be? Was it cold?
No, we ordered 4 of your hot dogs on a stick and only got 3.
Well, that's why we gave you 2 extra to make up for last time.
Extra? I don't know what you're talking about. We didn't even get what we ordered. You need to talk to your delivery people.
We don't do the deliveries. That's Food Flash.
Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna call Food Flash and complain.
No, don't do that. I'll take care of it.
Whoever that guy is playing the corn dog guy, 10 out of 10. I think you're doing a good job.
Hey, I'm calling from Gino's Pizzeria in Riverside. I think one of your drivers is a bad egg.
Oh, really? What kind of trouble are you experiencing?
Me and some of the other restaurant owners think he's eating into our business.
Oh, he thinks he's clever, does he? Well, you need to fight fire with fire.
I don't think someone in customer service would actually tell you to fight fire with fire in that situation. I would imagine they would try to help resolve the problem, you know, maybe not have that driver deliver any more food or maybe just fire him. But no, since this is an out of this realm life lesson channel, we're gonna go with a plot that makes zero sense. I love this world that we live in. I'm just gonna skip to the end because honestly, for the next 4 minutes, nothing really interesting happens. All that goes down is one of the guys who works at the pizza shop booby traps one of the corn dog orders to prove that Brody's been stealing customer orders, which has got to be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard, but I'm just gonna go with it.
You're a thief. I'm firing you, and I'm gonna make sure you never work as a delivery driver anywhere, ever again.
Fired? What am I supposed to do now?
Brody got fired for stealing from customers. Have you ever had problems with food delivery? Let us know in the comments.
Something about that ending is just completely underwhelming. I don't know what it is. It's such a nothing burger of an ending. It kind of just ends like you'd expect it to, with him getting fired and everything. I don't know. I think I was just genuinely expecting something more to happen. Because after watching Darman and Samir Bhavnani, I think I've just gotten accustomed to the wild, wacky endings that make zero sense. But you know what? This one was actually pretty alright, which is surprising. I think life lesson channels like these are just always amusing for some reason, because it's just these either really boring scenarios that would never happen, or things that someone on crack probably wrote up at 3 a.m. There's never any in between, and something about watching these is just hilarious to me. Since I'm running out of things to say, I'm just gonna end the video. Let me know what you think about these life lesson channels down in the comments. I think it'd be really interesting to see some other kind of perspective. I want to know if people genuinely watch this, because I don't think they do. It all has to be satire, right? I refuse to believe anyone genuinely enjoys this. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you did it. I love you, and I will see you all later.